The torpedo bat.
Torpedo bats.
Torpedo bat.
The torpedo bat. It's unfair to the pitchers, it's stupid for the game.
Torpedo bats.
Torpedo bat.
The torpedo bat. Let's get it. All right, folks, today we finally have acquired the bats that broke the internet, the famous torpedo wood bat. It obviously gets its name from the unique barrel design where, if you can tell here, it gets fat, gets to kind of the apex of the barrel diameter and tapers off at the end. And for comparison, here is a standard stock RA13, the Acuna turn model from Louisville Slugger. And here it is next to the torpedo bat. You can kind of see why this is kind of so eye-catching. It's a big, fat-looking barrel. And in the history of wood baseball bats, we've always seen a bat that starts thin at the handle and gradually tapers out towards kind of the largest barrel diameter at the end of the bat. And for basically the first time ever, we have broken that rule with the torpedo bat. So first thing I want to do is kind of see if this is more of an optical illusion or if the barrel's really actually fatter on this compared to this. So we've got our handy dandy caliper right here to measure the barrel diameter. And the thickest part of the RA13 is cleared out towards the end here, 2.43 inches of barrel diameter. And the thickest part of this guy is clear down towards the middle of the barrel here, a little way more towards the handle of the bat. And not crazy, but there is a noticeable difference. I think the fact that a lot of the wood is shifted down here just kind of creates a little bit of an illusion. You're used to seeing this part of the bat be a lot thinner. So we'll stop the yapping, we'll start the hitting. We want to find out if this is actually really a game changer, if this is noticeably better at all than a regular standard barreled wood bat. We have a Acuna maple. We also have a Louisville RA13 birch right here. We'll give them both a couple hacks. Just sounds gorgeous. I mean, this is one of my favorite turn models in the world. 104 right there. Okay, pretty good barrel there. Let's see. All right, 103, 406 right there. Also, folks, a little upgrade to the Bat Bros. We got us a TrackMan, so the data is just gonna be crazy accurate. We have to the foot distance measurement, so there's that last hit. All right, now we have our Birch RA13. This one's gonna be important because it's the same wood as our Louisville torpedo bat, and it is a uncupped bat. We'll get more into that later. That felt good. All right, that's the baseline of what we want the torpedo to do. Whoa. I haven't hit at this field for a while. We're at almost 4,000 feet of elevation. Oh my gosh. So we're working with 104 for our top end exit velo, 440 feet apparently. And ladies and gentlemen, it is torpedo time.
Take the sweet spot wherever it would otherwise be spread and put it where that batter normally makes contact with the ball.
Think of a sledgehammer. If most of the weight is distributed toward the end, it takes more energy to swing it, but produces more powerful results.
Every single ball, it seemed like he hit on the label. He didn't hit any on the barrel. So they had bats made up where they moved a lot of the wood into the label, so the harder part of the bat is going to actually strike the ball.
Bring that weight further down the handle, and it gets easier to swing, but with less powerful force.
You probably don't have more to work with, but it feels like it, you know what I mean? So it gives you that extra confidence in your head to be able to go out there and hit anything.
All right, my prediction is that it's gonna hit just as good. It might just swing a little bit lighter. Let's get at least a couple good baseline swings. I am so kind of curious and excited here. This looks ridiculous. That's a great swing. That was jammed and it felt good, 96. It feels good. It feels really good. 101, 421. I mean, I'll tell you right now, like, if I couldn't see that the barrel had a torpedo barrel, I don't think I could tell you that this feels any different than those. Those might be gunshots. 103, so velo is close so far. hit well. 102. I got jammed bad on that. I'm curious where I hit it. 93 and it still hurt the hands. Okay, that's hammered. That felt like perfect. Curious where on the barrel I hit it. There we go. That is our best hit of the day. 105, 456 with the torpedo bat. So now let's go back to our standard uncupped birch Louisville Slugger RA13. And then just a reminder, this is birch and it is also cupped and it's torpedo barrel. So basically as much weight shifted down towards the hands as possible. This kind of does the same thing as cupping a bat. It just looks cool, so it's gonna get a lot more marketing prowess, a lot more media attention. Okay, control bat, back to it, let's go. Off the hands a little bit, 104. I hate to burst the bubble. I don't think that's that crazy of a change at all. It doesn't really feel different towards the hands. It does shift the balance point down. I think the main thing that does is basically change the weighting of a bat to swing more like a 32.5 compared to a 33, or a 33.5 compared to a 34. So I would assume it's gonna help a lot of pro guys that are facing these increasing fastball velos, Paul Skeens and guys like that who are throwing insane stuff that honestly didn't even really exist 5-10 years ago. So maybe it's just kind of time for guys to shorten up the bat length and the bat weight they're using, because that seemed to help guys like Jazz. But right now, bro, like, I do not see much of a difference at all. I feel like I'm getting the barrel out as good, if not better. That was a little bit towards the hands, 102 miles an hour. $103, 429. That's just not very different. One with the maple. Oh yeah. 106 miles an hour. Okay, one more with the torpedo. All right. Let's catch it out front. It's as good. 106. It is just as good. It is hardly different at all, guys. You still get jammed. It's so much less different than I was hoping, man. Good Morning America promised me a life-changing difference, and I'm not seeing it. There we go. There we go. 102, 424. I think we gotta give the Marucci a chance at least. All right, Francisco Lindor, Marucci, torpedo. This thing looks gorgeous. Just meaty. 101. Hammered it, but feels completely like a normal wood bat. Still got jammed. Hammered. Yeah, love that. 103, 426. Feels like an awesome high-grade Marucci maple bat. And back to our control bat, RA13, same thing, cupped, good long-barreled maple bat. The barrel towards the hands feels the exact same on this as it does with the torpedo bats. 101. Just hammered. 103, 414. We'll get one last one with the birch. Okay, back to the birch cupped torpedo. Feels the exact same. It's a good wood bat. It's a really good wood bat. 105, and then back to our control birch, uncupped regular birch. $106. Same hit, same pitch. So here is our average exit velos with our standard bats and with our torpedo bats. And if these look like what I'm thinking they look like, I can pretty firmly conclude this got really popular because it looks crazy, and a few of the New York Yankees happen to have really good games, and they could benefit from a lighter swing weight bat at that time. And since it looked really cool, and there were some cool pictures of it, this bat went crazy viral. That 1/10 of an inch in barrel diameter down towards the hands, in my opinion, does not do much. And if anything, you're taking away performance off the end of the bat. You're taking away a little bit of mass off of your bat. In my opinion, if you are swinging a correctly sized wood bat and you're not swinging a bat that's too big for you, you don't need a torpedo bat. I think a torpedo bat is good for a guy that's probably swinging a little bit too much wood. So maybe go down an ounce, go down a 1/2 inch. It looks sick, I love it. I don't think there's a big performance advantage, honestly. And I'm not trying to be a hater. It's not bad, it's not worse, but I get why bat companies are so stoked about it, because it looks different and it's easy to market.
He says it could also just be the Yankee effect.
Aaron Judge is a good example. He's not using one, and I think he's doing okay.